Hi everyone and welcome to Nina's Sofra. Today I will take you to Samobor, a charming little town only 20 kilometers far from my hometown Zagreb, where on the main square you can find a small pastry shop called U Prolazu, which makes the best kremšnita, or in English creamy custard cake. This cake consists of 2 layers of crunchy puff pastry and smooth vanilla custard puffy cream in between, and I will show you in today's video the best recipe how to make them. It's actually quite simple to make it, as long as you keep an eye on the stiffness of both the egg whites and the egg yolk mixture. It's been said that in the original it needs 2 people to make them, as both mixtures must be made at the same time, but I believe I made it quite close to the original by myself. And it's unwritten rule that if you visit Samobor, you don't go home empty-handed. Before leaving, bring at least 1 pack of this lovely dessert to enjoy in the warmth of your home. So first, take the puff pastry and divide it in half. If you bought already divided, take 1/2 and roll it into rectangle 25 over 35 centimeter, as this is the size of the pan we will use and the thickness should be around 2 to 3 millimeters, shouldn't be thicker than that. As you can see here, I cut one rectangle 25 over 35 centimeters out of the baking paper, and what you need to do is to put it over rolled puff pastry and cut around it, but 1.5 to 2 centimeters wider, as the puff pastry shrinks while it's being baked. Don't forget to poke it with fork few times for the pastry not to rise too much and makes big pouches. When you cut it, just place it on the reverse side of your pan covered with baking paper and put in the preheated oven on 180 degrees for 15 minutes or until light brown. After it's finished, leave it to cool off on a room temperature. Do the same with the second half. Now take one of 2 baked puff pastry sheets, flip the side that was closer to the pan up because it's more flat. Take a sharp knife and cut it in how many pieces of creamy cake you wish to serve. I cut it in 12 as originally they are quite big. Next step is to mix egg yolks and sugar. Mix it for at least 2 minutes because they must change the color to lighter yellow and be quite foamy. Leave now eggs and sugar mixtures just a little bit and put milk, water and vanilla sugar in a pot and bring it to boil. Start mixing egg mixture again, add vanilla extract, milk and flour gradually until it becomes thicker. Now, as the milk has boiled, turn the fire to low-medium and pour inside the whole egg flour mixture, and with a whisker slowly mix until it incorporates well and cook it until it starts thickening. After that, reduce the fire to the minimum and keep stirring from time to time for the next 3 to 5 minutes. In the meantime, while the egg mixture is still on the fire, take the egg whites, put just few grains of salt. Salt helps to reach higher foam stiffness, and mix the egg whites until stiff peaks. Reduce the speed in half and start gradually adding powdered sugar until you finish it, and then turn your mixer off. The meringue should be thick and glossy. So, it's time to incorporate those 2 mixtures. Take meringue and start putting it slowly into hot egg mixture and keep putting it gradually while gently mixing it inside. Don't mix too much and do it until you finish it all. The whole mixture must be poured now onto 1/2 of the puff pastry, which I put in the bottom of the pan. Don't forget to take deeper pan, mine is 6 centimeters deep. Pour it all and even it well in the end. And now is the time for the last step. Take previously cut puff pastry and gently put it over the custard cream next to each other, as you will be cutting it in the similar pieces. Put it in the fridge for 2 hours, and before serving, cut it in cubes, sprinkle with powdered sugar, and enjoy! Thank you for watching my today's recipe, and don't forget to like and subscribe and press that little bell to be notified whenever my new video recipe comes out. Sofra Haneya, bon appétit!